All right, I'm gonna get started, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here. My name's Al Harris with the Creative Alliance Collab Nite. How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling tonight? All right, it's a good crowd to see. Getting off to a good start. Let us know if it gets too hot, because we can't do anything about it. I mean, we're basically at the coolest capacity that we can be. If you're up here and you get hot from the lights, just let me know. I'll just kill them. I'm not trying to make it. I mean, it's going to lower the video quality, but I'm all about
take it on an individual basis, because some people want to look good on the video. You know?
Okay. All right. There's no rules here. Sign-up sheets over there if you want to do a song, a poem, a story, a dance.
I don't have any money, do I?
Nope, nope. No exchange of funds here. Oh, right there. I'm going to start it off. My name's Al. Let me know if I can do anything for you right here. Alright, I'm sort of doing a theme. I'm doing kind of country songs that I find very interesting because the lyrics are more of a poetry. So I'm going to do a couple of Town Van Sant songs and a Chris Christopherson song. Sunshine anymore. But I ain't in the mood for sunshine anyway. Maybe I'll go insane. Gotta stop the pain. I'll go see Kathleen. Swallow corn. Tell me all my dreams. You said you'd like to know what it means. Feel like I could die. See you fly by. Ride the north wind to see Kathleen. Stars hang high above, ocean roars. The moon has come to lead me to her door. Crisscross the sand, way to take my hand. Soon I'm gonna be to see my sweet Kathleen. Alright, there's tape up here. If people have things they gotta read, and the families are up. Going. Doing alright?
I need to tell the story.
Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, I'm just gonna do one more. It's Chris Christopherson song. I have seen the morning burning golden in the mountains in the
high-tech equipment's hard to...
I have seen the morning burning golden in the mountains on the sky. Aching with the feeling of the freedom of an eagle when she flies. Turning on the world, she says, she smiled upon my soul as I lay dying. Healing as the colors in the sunshine was the shadows in her eyes. Waking in the morning to the feeling of her feathers on my skin. Wiping out the traces and the places that I have been. Teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying. Talking of tomorrow and the money, love and time we had to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Coming close together with the feeling that I never known before in my time. She ain't ashamed to be a woman or afraid to be a friend. I don't know the answers to the easy way she opened up my mind to her mind. Dreaming was as easy as believing it was never gonna end. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Alright, thank you.
This song's called Cactus Rose. I remember Dad taking me downtown to the music show. Don't recall the performers' names, that was too long ago. I do remember trying so hard not to fall asleep, when suddenly something happened that touched me so deep. Her name was Rosie, and damn was she loud. She would leave her impression on everyone in the crowd. Let her sing, let her sing, suffering for art, as we all must. So the irony goes that this cactus rose will ascend the stage as we all turn to dust. Flowers were one thing me and Grandma loved. One day she decided I was ready to join her garden club. I'd have to dress nicely, no, I could not look vulgar, and I would present my project to the Minister of Horticulture. That didn't go smoothly, no, he turned up his nose. A garden club is not the place to bring a cactus rose. Let us sing, let us sing, suffering for art, as we all must. So the irony goes that this cactus rose will ascend the stage as we all turn to dust. So I find myself reflecting on the impacts I have made. Another late night excuse to be lazy and let the radio station fade. I pretend I am focused, try and write a poem, when an angel from a phantom station sings, Bill Bailey, please come home. Let us sing, let us sing, suffering for art, as we all must. So the irony goes that this cactus rose will ascend the stage as we all turn to dust.
Yeah.
This next song I wrote, about a year or so after that. And I wrote it while attending a music event out in Fenton at the Common Ground, which existed out there. I referenced this last month. The Common Ground was a coffee house that was run by two apprentices from this year, Good Beans. And anyway, they put over both an open mic hosted by Marionette Cubics, and they put over regular musicians performing on the weekend. This particular show that I went and saw featured as a Matt Ratza was the performer that I went to, and the draw wasn't overly strong. And I remember driving home and feeling a little down, and part of that had to do with reflecting on what exactly is there out there for the young people. At this point in time, the writing was on the wall for the Common Ground. It was probably going to close very shortly. The 432 was going to close, although that wouldn't have had any impact on me writing the song. But anyway, I'm reflecting on what's going on for the young people, and I wound up writing a song about this, young people in a community. And I could have easily inserted musicians into this song, but there weren't any musicians into this song. I figured I'd execute my right as a writer to just not put musicians in. It's called Gray Wall. It's addressing young people and their relationship with what's in it. Well, I suppose what's in it for me. The town I live in has what I'd call a gray wall, no room for youth. Graffiti steps in and pays a call, and the gray wall covers the truth. This town is covered by concrete surf, danger signals everywhere. Skateboarders show up and challenge turf, and the gray wallers don't want them there. They say show respect for those who've gone first. They count them as a blessing, but I see them as a curse. Like that obnoxious uncle who staggers up the porch. They overstay their welcome and they never pass the torch. City fathers build a reflecting pool to draw in crowds. Rumor that some reckless fool is gonna knock down gray walls and push back clouds. And the gray wall is dedicated to those soldiers of complacency. And the mortar is mixed in foundries of masonry. And those ceremonial clowns do the dance of the ancient. They pat you on the head and they say, "My son, be patient." The town I live in has what I call a gray wall, no room for you. Yeah, that one. Okay, for my last piece here, I'm going to take up a similar theme to what that song kind of touched on. And this one I wrote loosely based on my friend Kevin Tyler, who, in my opinion, is the most relevant folk singer the last decade in the Flint area. And it's called Crossing Borders. Like all of you, I was born an angel. Like all of you, I've done my share of sin. Yes, I've been known to rebel against structure. See, I've got to wake up in my own skin. And tonight, I'm crossing borders. And all the crap these things confirm. No more silly, twisted pecking orders. I'm crossing borders on my own terms. So little man can absorb a little trial. You smile and say, "That's big of me." Don't patronize me with your thoughts on fairness, 'cause I know a thing or two about dignity. And tonight, I'm crossing borders. And all the crap these things confirm. No more silly, twisted pecking orders. I'm crossing borders on my own terms. When no one man should be held under, when no one man should be placed above, I need only look into the eyes of my daughter to remind me of everything I know about love. There are some nights I get to feeling restless. Grab my guitar and I begin to pace. Step outside, I'm suddenly breathless. I'm washed in the wonder of history and space. But tonight, I'm crossing borders. And all the crap these things confirm. No more silly, twisted pecking orders. I'm crossing borders on my own terms. I'm crossing borders on my own terms. I'm crossing borders on my
Say, I can hear there's a, what is that, like a...
That someone needs to put something on the snare.
I'll get it.
That was really Check.
Oh, that might work. Alright, this first song, I haven't actually played in front of anyone yet. Wrote it by my ex-wife. Well, we're still together, actually. scream at me, make me feel so worthless, like the dirt on the ground or mud you kick off your feet. We used to be such best friends, we could tell each other anything. We used to be my best. Oh, well, I just wrote that last night, so
That's great.
that's right. I thought I was gonna make it through that one. All right, this next one is called Cocaine Veins. I wrote it, well, and obviously very, very hard period of my life, so. In this dark state of mind, same time. I'll switch. Yeah, I'll play that toaster. How many do I get? More songs?
You got one more.
One more? All right. Check. Does that sound about right out there? Guitar loud enough? In my life to make you near. I do know that when you speak to me, well, it's so damn clear. Well, now, yeah, in my mind, you are the one for me, yeah. In my mind, you are the one for me. Now and then I've got to try to change your weather. Every now and then I've got to try and keep it all together. Well, now, yeah, in my mind, you are the one for me, yeah. In my mind, you are the one for me. I sit back and I watch you get so clear in your room. You are so perfect. I react with the stutter stare. We put it all together. Well, now, yeah, in my mind, you are the one for me, yeah. In my mind, you are the one for me. Just going out with the planes and cars and trains. You never get too far away from my obsession to your constant rejection. It makes me want you more every day. You're in my mind. You are the one for me, yeah. In my mind, you are the one for me.
All right, give it up for Pat one more time. Alright, we're going to bring our friend Matt up here. Angels up.
I'm Matt D, and I've got 3 for you tonight, and fair warning, I'm not pulling any punches, so just try to remember that it's just art, okay?
All right.
This one's called For the Farmers. For a moment, let us think about the land and put into words the feelings we know but don't yet understand. What is truly valuable, not just in weight but in virtue? When you got an empty stomach, nobody has to tell you. Filling the soil with ideas that try to make the mind grow, like a partially open eye looking through a painted window. What we see isn't natural. Prescription direction, operated health careless. The nutrition sickness brought to you by gangsters planning outlaw ownerships with barbed wire democracy. Welcome one and all to the mental prison theocracy. The hand that feeds is wearing a badge and a glove. When politicians laugh, it's never about love. To them, we're like animals afraid before the slaughter. Everybody's a victim when we're all just following orders. Don't cry about justice with a voice full of pain. Unoccupy your fear and send hope down the drain. Make a plan for yourself and grow an attack, because the earth won't be ours until we take the land back.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wrote this one an hour ago. It's called Lettered. Dear Shay, the struggle is limping. Everywhere, every place, every evolution, the fire refuses to light. Far be it from literal breathing, together we sit, comfortably paraplegic, because of a vision that's nothing less than strategic. Imagine that. We're still in the same war, wrapped in silk sheet thoughts. It's a reality that chills and stings like frost. People are still afraid and ashamed of their subliminal. I've seen the intolerance of allowing pain to be superficial. Honesty's ashamed, so greed still reigns. Cowardly, conceived, contaminated creatures. The problems are always cyclical with the self-hating beast. If only we could bring up the heat to make them rise like revolutionary yeast. It's the same war, but there's no army to waste. I'm telling you now, the cause has changed its taste. The coin has been flipped, and I'd like to say I learned from your mistakes. But I swear in my life I'll never back down. I'll declare open revolt on every last lie, as a saint or as a clown. I may stop for a sigh, because someday they'll find out that capitalist Jehovah really isn't bluffing. I pray that humanity's headstone won't read, "We should have seen this coming." Matt D.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, there's no setup for this one. It's just called The Mole's Prayer. Hey, God, I know you know who this is. What you can't stand is I know who you are. I know you're there in every idea that leaves us deprived. You made a comeback with that bastard son that died. Little boy Hercules sporting for peace. All the while behind his back he's cocking a piece. Inside every word there's a two-faced meaning. It doesn't matter how you take it, just as long as you're swallowing. You created a prism that divided your power. You created a prison to make sure that we cower. Love is a waste on the invisible man. What do you do with immeasurable burdens? Crossed out options lead to unresurrected dreams. Wasted life, I want you dead. Hear me, God, I want to kill the you behind the star, the you behind the moon. I'm coming for your hippies and I'm coming for your soldiers. You better uncreate me now while you can. Your Ark of the Covenant is a nuclear weapon. Your Old Testament is the terrorist handbook. And your New Testament is a guidebook to weakness. Translations are available for anyone seeking lies about death. Innocence hypnotized by the shame on Golgotha. And we know nothing about the authors. Believe to believe, believe to be positive, believe to heal, believe to kill. But we forget surrender's the deal. Hear this now, God, I'm coming and I won't let you rest in peace.
All right, give it up for Matt. All right, thank you. We're going to bring a collab up here, Black Karma, a group.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to get set up.
It's called River Styx. It's basically Greek mythology meets the ghetto that I grew up in. So it's kind of interesting. I want mercy, not sacrifice. So I'm giving up the sacred rites of passages used to write. Losing sleep for countless nights of pain, stemming from the inflammation engulfing the flame of natural desires within my hippocampus. Cerebellum dipped in the river Styx, so I'm able to kill these as if I was Achilles. Burying Troy in a cloud of smoke and ashes, my war chariot ascends on a cloud of burning ash from the immolation of my pad. So I'm hidden like a secret stash, protected by an ominous lock from Gringotts. Subterranean chambers encompassing the mind of Odysseus. So I'm leaving behind a trail of hideous villainous death and despair for these poets that don't care enough to develop this craft properly. Woo! Those who don't spend nearly enough effort and time in writing their lines but spend their whole lives trying to flip a dime. So flip a coin. Heads or tails? Drugs or sex? See, in this economy, sex sells. So we write Gomorrah a constitution for prostitution while sodomizing any good habits you may or may not have. Making you a sacrificial calf for the streets, a murder for break beats, and Oscar Grant for peace, and my soul is well aware. My soul is well aware of the explosives that you have placed beneath my feet, so let me blow up. Just so I can say I got lifted. Because in the words of Saul Williams, before death is eternity, after death is eternity, there is no death, there's only eternity. And I write on the backs of these wings of eternity because you said those same wings would take me higher. So let's rewind back to the time when my parents' sex cells came together to create me. I was born 20,000 Negro leagues beneath the sea. It allows me to foresee these words before they grow into a poet's tree, and I'm the American. Me reeking like coast all posting our poets up like it's in-paint priming. I'm in haste, priming this rhyming like a bomb, ready to detonate within the catacombs of Flint's crime rates. It's the inner recesses of our history. So now, I'm John Connor, coming back from the future to save you from your past self. I'm a sharpshooter, premeditating, assassinating the future generations as if history had a hysterectomy. See, melancholy polyphony is divided, we stand united. Did y'all catch that?
Yes.
I said it.
Yes.
I'm premeditating, assassinating the future generations as if history already had a hysterectomy. Singing melancholy polyphony. It's like divided, we'll stand united. Let them fall alone. As if they had no proprioception. So now I'm second guessing the orientation and placement of my limbs as if this was kinetic deception, causing you to question that which has always been, as if you never were her. Add an E, she's here, but add an O when she becomes a shorter hair O-N than any DEA could ever see. Grade A, top of the line, Californication between the preacher, his weed man, and his wife.
Damn.
So medically marry who you wanna, but laws can be flawed. See, this isn't Isaac Asimov, but as I move, I see that life isn't about who wins when you lose. Thank you. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Out. 1, 2, how many more? What, we good?
Yep.
He said just do it, okay. Okay. I go by the name of Ethereal. I'm a performance poet, 20 years old, from Michigan. I'm right here in Flint.
Oh, 20 years old.
Yeah.
What?
I wrote that poem when I was 17. But I'm gonna actually do a piece that I have not done in literally 5 years. Wow, I'm getting old. It's been 6 years. I wrote this poem. The first slam poem I ever wrote was called I Am Dying. And yeah, here we go. It's like 6 years worth of poetry like in front of this, so I'm trying to like reach back. But okay. I am dying. I am dying because I can no longer bear the weight of this world's anguish. Language is all I can vocalize to localize these words to the notion that I am dying. I am dying because I have been diametrically opposed to the way dialogue transforms to monologue. See, everyone speaks, but no one's listening. They heed, attending over here, but over here, everyone suffers from that same auditory deficiency, yet they blame it on the conditions we find ourselves in. But the trick is to find yourself again. So now I'm lost in my pen's labyrinth. To limit lost with language lyrics laid out with laden down syllables. Bearing the rhythm like remote motion, syndicating my pen's soulless are losing life. And I said, so now I'm lost in my pen's labyrinth. Not Pan's Labyrinth. You remember Pan's Labyrinth?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. I'm lost in my pen's labyrinth. To laments lost with languid lyrics, ladled out with laden down syllables, bearing the brunts of lachrymose motions, syllabicating my pen's soul as I'm losing life. Lambasting these lyrical losers whose words could potentially save lives, but they're too lazy to do it whole souled and too lackadaisical to let the world hear it, and that concept lacerates my spirit. I am dying because I can no longer stand to witness the death of poetry. So, instead of attempting to verbally assassinate, I would much rather strive to assimilate for the masses' sake. My goal isn't to demean you, but to redeem you, to liberate your mind and attempt to find some intuition so that a change for the better can come to fruition through this diction. See, my mission has been to rescue lost souls who have been desensitized, dehumanized, and demoralized by the so-called reality seen on TV and the idiotic illiteracy found on millions of CDs and MP3s. I am dying to know why oil and water don't mix. So how do you tell your kids don't do drugs, but then you're about to see saying it's cool to cop all white bricks? Can you see the hypocrisy? You see how old this poem is, right? You remember the song All White Bricks? Yeah, it was real bad. Anyway, can you see the hypocrisy? It's apparently obvious. From these anonymous corporate execs to get paychecks whether or not you graduate from school, and BET will be the first one to tell you that's cool as long as you got that tool. So now we look like fools because for the most part, it's only the young kids that are listening. They say out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. I say you are what you eat and you are what you slang. So I hope you don't acid trip on a rock or cracker, even get tangled up in economics of that brick you trying to sell, or better yet, even get caught up in the economics of the block. See, these little kids think they open up shop and live happily ever after, but they can't pass chemistry, math, or economics for that matter. So why does it matter if another drug dealer lives or dies? Our right to save lives from staring on their backs at blue skies with empty eyes that will never again see the light of day. Our right to prevent the murder that essentially takes 2 lives away. One in a casket and another in a jail cell waiting to die. I write for those with life sentences, hoping I can give them sentences of life, and I would rather die than live knowing that I didn't try. But instead, I'm already dying because I know that she didn't try. Instead, she decided to forgo and forget me. But look at me now, mama, you couldn't break me. Now let's see who the crackhead is. But it's lyrically ironic because sometimes I have to crack the heads of those coming behind me. See, what I'm trying to say is that I will continue my diatribe, but the disuse of diaphanous diction in the way it's currently dictating dialogue until the right way finds me. See, what I am trying to say is that yes, I will continue this current dialogue about the diatribe and the disuse of its diaphanous diction in the way it's currently dictating dialogue until the right way to write that away finds me. See, yes, I am a product of my environment, but it's only because I allow myself to be. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have one more poem and then I'm gonna get out of your hair. If that's cool, say cool.
Go.
Having a good time, say peace. Peace. Like these last 2 poems, you guys have been like totally silent.
We've been listening, bro.
I know you've been listening, but at the same time, I need to know that you're hearing me. So if you like what you hear, it's okay to stand up, to dance, clap, to cheer, to scream. It's okay. And if I start talking too fast, say rewind. Rewind. And I promise you, it's like DVR poetry, like AT&T. You know the U-verse. You can like, yeah, I'm built like that. So it's cool. Last piece.
Rewind.
Okay, so I'm built like that. So last piece. Yeah, I told you. I'm a thespian. That's what I do. I'm like trained to like screw myself up. But okay, I have two really interesting poems, and I don't know which one I want to do. So I'm gonna give the choice to you.
Second one. Do the second one.
The second one. All right. All right.
That's Trey Duke.
This one's for you.
Bring it.
You probably heard it before. I don't care. When I point at you guys, I want you to, 1 letter at a time, spell the word poet. Can you do that?
Yep.
So what's the first letter of poet?
P.
Okay, what's the second letter?
O.
That's that Flint Community Schools education, ain't it? Okay. What's the third letter of poet?
E.
What's the last letter?
T.
Okay, we're gonna take this 1 letter at a time. Ready? give me some more energy than that. Hey, seriously, I'm gonna need y'all to like step it up.
We're hot.
Prophetically pushing in public the people from the pulpit. Obtaining oracles, overstepping obsolete souls by rolling through it. Edifying entities entitled to entertain envious enemies with exclusivity while erroneously educated enemies of prejudice. Rewind. Okay, go try to spin. Say P. Prophetically pushing in public the people from the pulpit. Obtaining oracles, overstepping obsolete souls by rolling through it. Edifying entities entitled to entertain envious enemies with exclusivity while erroneously educating the enemies with prejudice. The transformation, translating the transient. Who was that? Who was that? Did somebody say T? Hey, you. That was right. You okay? Come on up here.
Right.
Hold on. Give me a round of applause. Alright, I want you to have a seat right here. It's okay. What's your name? Ty?
Diane.
Okay. What I want you to do, give me a round of applause, you guys. I want you to spell public for me. What's the first letter?
P.
Prophetically pushing in public the people from the pulpit.
O.
Obtaining oracles, overstepping obsolete souls by rolling through it.
E.
Edifying entities entitled to entertain envious enemies with exclusivity while erroneously educating the enemies with prejudice.
T.
The transformation, translating the transfiction of transient telepathy to the poetry next to me is finally complete, murderer poet. Woo! Warrior with words, I wield weapons like projectiles built from knowledge and verbs. Syntax based in the highest dialect with the most adequate context and all constructs that connects to keep me from dying next. Interior energies recharge my discography to deliberately detail this entire living lobotomy I send to you autonomously. It's a dimension with a passion to write. I'm so ill, I have a prescription to be dope and drink Sprite throughout the day to quench the delay between the rate of saliva flowing out of my mouth and the rate at which new poems are flowing out. Writing instruments forged from adamantium pencils that Wolverine flow pistols can't penetrate. I penetrate and put poetry on my resume. So after I'm done, you may resume an open mic or show or return to your regularly scheduled programming. I'm presuming you expected me to leave the mic intact, but none of y'all could have predicted you would have got mic jacked when I stepped on your stage, entered your venue or spit in your bar. But while you were swiping your visas, I was renewing my library card and reading the scrolls to infinity and beyond and searching for similarities between Genghis and Shaka Khan. Woo! That's the baseline for the backyard b-boy break beats to the ball from Run DMC, the snapbacks and white tees, murderer poet.
Rewind.
While you were swiping your visas, I was reading my library card and reading the scrolls to infinity and beyond and searching for similarities between Genghis and Shaka Khan. That's the baseline for the backyard, the basement b-boy break beats that evolved from Run DMC, the snapbacks and white tees, murderer poet. Called in by the lyrical cavalry, dynamically and erratically emitting verbal savagery. I spit to create or instigate atomic nuclear casualties, slaying by the masses with these torrential mental flows which I can't participate. The lyrics I give are drowning out their comprehensive mental state, leaving peaceful minds irate or promises destined to break. But the princess we call Faith, who slept with fate, and never condemned the entire human race. The first place. Yeah, you catch that? Drawing out their comprehensive mental state, leaving peaceful minds irate, all promises destined to break. But the princess we call Faith, who slept with fate, and thereby condemned the entire human race. The first place in our debate against death cannot relate because the truth ain't in religion or in the valley of decision. Where an air of minuscule precision can lead to a gargantuan incision where the soul of our existence is currently being left defenseless as if with alcohol and fluid senses while babysitting two 40-year-old motor skills impaired Power Rangers fighting princesses, murderer poet. I'm contemplating the floor shaking butterfly effect of the rhymes, lines, and phrases I'm about to utter next, murderer poets. Analyzing the toxicity explicitly being exuded from a chemically enhanced dictionary and how to convert its gamma rays into text, murderer poets. Orchestrating orchestral arrangements of dangerous endorsements with licenses to kill, but on the record never reported, murderer poets. Because I'm whipping and spinning and looping, repeating the beat that whatever will make it every attempt to make it subduing and fully engaged, no entertaining whenever I write, so that I am maintaining a standard of excellence to leave nothing remaining, and I said I'm orchestrating. I was already up. See, I'm a step ahead of you. I'm orchestrating orchestral arrangements of dangerous endorsements with licenses to kill, but on the record never reported, murderer poet. I'm whipping and spinning and looping, repeating the beat that we all are pursuing, making every attempt to make it subduing and fully engaging, dope and entertaining whenever I write, so that I am maintaining a standard of excellence to leave nothing remaining. I am the murderer poet.
Yeah!
That was tight. Okay, real short, last poem. Let me get out of here. That's cool, say cool. You like that last poem? Say peace.
Murder poet.
Murderer poet, right? Okay, this piece, real short, and it's called, I ain't even gonna tell you what it's called. I'm gonna let you guys, you know what? I've been wanting to change the title of this poem, so I'm gonna perform it for you. You guys give me a title. If that's cool, say cool.
Cool.
All right.
Call it cool.
Yeah, sure. Dyslexic monarchs fluttered by with the sweet smell of Mother May eyes and honeydew lists to choose which sweet fruit juice will drip from the fountain of youth between her thighs. The roadway to freedom and life for the child into whose eyes I soon hope to look and say, good morning, my beautiful sunrise. Thanking the ancestors daily for the blessing to be able to plant and sprout seeds in the Eden of her womb. Learning never to speak too soon or to consume the last piece of pie. I see the signs in the sky that she has blessed me with. To be touched with a kiss of grace. You are Eve without sin. You are alone in your ability to win my heart, and darling, you are a reminder even from the start that although man is the root word of the word woman, that I would be nothing if I wasn't rooted quite so deeply within her. And in my dreams, she said that she would see me on the other side with a smile that she tried to hide behind foundation and mascara used to disguise her eyes, as she realizes that tonight begins the second round of her well-concocted lies. The train will be on time and her bags will be at the station. See, she will be right back. But she just needs a small vacation, and she won't be too long, and I think I should be patient. And girl, I swear I tasted it, because baby, we almost made it. Because you behold a soul I see to be lined in gold, and diamonds just seem to match your style, because you're my exotic mother nature. I call her my church in the wild, because her smile was a little more than average, but nothing less than amazing. She was unforgettable, a masterpiece just over 5.5 feet. Shorty had legs for days and the prettiest teeth I'd ever seen, but she was danger. She was snap, quick as a black cap on the back of a baseball cap over nothing, but baby girl rocked those 6-inch heels. Shorty was stunning. Yeah. It's a little too much for me, because to be with her, I had to believe in all of these material things, and I just couldn't do it. After 28 weeks, I could no longer pursue, but I stepped back. I'm headed for bright lights, and she belongs in the trap. All the things she's talking about, no wonder I could never catch it. I've never been a mechanic, I've never needed a ratchet. But I wouldn't mind a rose, who will be Cinderella at the bowl from her tiara down to her toes, for just one more night. Thank you. Yeah.
He's him, but we're Black Carnie, and we like to rap. So whenever you're holy crap, it's hot here. Just trust up to remember such rush which must just touch your endeavors with likely pain, center and tender indebted again to the big steep pain, sweet flames, deep shame, plus cuss, come to us, break up the winter and center, embedded in the pain, the meaning of the one hearing from the middle on the way, reason to follow letters from a sign that the things are the area, like all beat. I'll be gonna see that, be back to these feet, track, rings and leads back to me, the steam crash, and brings the steam crash, and beats and bring back, the music even you didn't get up, lose the point, see what you only the fuck's the dog. Back down, come around and be old, and he's unearned the crown, so he search now. All the bits they break, fly with me, hell sinks till every space in the sky's is free. Fly you see, sail to the road, sail until land still from a coast. Sports like blood run through veins, about to murder, soul change, the shame, the pain to play me, they can play it, want to take the foolish, the foolish, like the lips, the foolish, slip, crush the road, deep in the soup, bitch, know the memory of a blueprint of family, keep it using the saddle, with vanity, bitch, caress the ego, feeding off of a damn MC band from a sheet, just do the game and speech of who's on my human touch, who's on other struts, who's using this, I'm shooting, but nothing to the truth, nothing from the soul, they say round, they go live, they hard to see, well, live with the key, I'm trying to regain, only up to who's on the remain, rhymes with the same, letting it glisten the flames, like a sinner, then it came, the lips, so remain,
be fun. I'm going to pretend.
Can we cut the
anything
beat
I
and
please
just have the
today.
drums?
And you pretend.
Even if you
right
can't hear it,
along
I'd rather
with me.
freestyle than hear it.
Where shall I begin?
I think the drums is more efficient. Technical difficulty.
It's making me hungry.
Yeah, we don't need to be playing in stage.
All right, so my part-time.
Wow.
Good, I was about to stand-up comedy.
There we go. That's better.
Like, we decided to do this like 20 minutes before the show starts.
Yeah.
You have to excuse us. We're trying something brand new here.
That was a
experiment, you know.
Okay, this is Creative Collab Nite. Try it again.
Thank you. See, why we explaining to people that already know?
Yeah, I can.
I'm going to pretend to be anything I please.
You pretend.
Try that.
Right along with me.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
You got it?
I got it. I like green, black, purple, stains that charcoal, white burns in my pocket, turquoise, blush, and brass.
I got it.
Concrete, fawn, and ash.
I got it.
Fuchsia, pink, magenta, mint, the rest we sent to those who rock it. Amber, orange, and red.
I got it.
Violet, grays, and blues.
I got it.
Lilac, green, black, purple, stains that charcoal, white burns
Burns in my pocket.
turquoise, blush, and brass.
I got it.
Concrete, fawn, and ash.
I got it.
Fuchsia, pink, magenta, mint. Okay, here we go.
Those who rock
This
it.
padlock bred for the fist in a cage. This bliss in the days on a fish from the cage. Connect with lips in a gauge. Rip from the face. The lead pencil sits while I slip from a day's rip from the statement on a patient. Chris to the placement to the spaceship. Place this shit in that shit. Drip from that spin. List the last risk. You see the door tip and set. Flat kick from the arm of the armor. Charms of the karma. Bound in a bomber. Sounds of the honor. Precedence to uphold. Millimeter methods of sex beneath the fold. Steps to take a toll. Seconds to people up to the government for covering education ain't low. Feeling an aesthetic answer resistance is second best. And next not impressed the button they rate is heaven sent by man himself. Chef the deck they planned himself. Damn the wreck by damning well. Unleash the less keep the peace. Peace withdraws. A deep upheaval leash with more. Seeds of songs breaks the curve. With every strain and heavy
Word.
levy drained by petty pains. For knowledge part its lessons gained. That she sang like a eunuch chat. For the names of the cats with duty stand. Truth be that proof be mashed out of folder. For the people who told they get cat. A sequel to that be used in their classes. Passes gassed up past the fast bomb blasting. That's what they die. Have space to replace any space for a dry rap. Ask us kiddies. Bitches ain't listening. What's it reminds me of sights sticking to first sights like dividend. Like play process. Pro like primitive. Golden spark with an arc like impotent. Innocent spark with a dark night. Same thing. Top plot. Scheme drop shot. For hot drips blood. Shit played in a hot blood. Fed to the keys. Blockhead. Understood as a strong job. Black heads of the hood. Feathered and understood by the people who like it. Be anything you ever wanted in your life. Kid. From a tone back. Go back to the 2D. Can't forget if you tapped in. You knew me because I'm mastering the 2D world that ensues these. Riches each to pursue master's rulings. Choose a color to be suited with a new thing. Learn two things. You trap and you tools sing. So eager to please him that you bite from the bait. This might be a mistake. Wait, just give it a minute. Allow all the drugs to sedate. Amber, orange, and red.
I got it.
Violet, grays, and blues.
I got it.
Lilac, green, black, purple, seeds that charcoal white burns in my pocket. Turquoise, blush, and brass.
I got it.
Concrete, fawn, and ash.
I got it.
You should pay attention to the rest we sent to those who rock it.
I got it. I got it. Burns in my pocket. I got it. I got it. Yo, I hop up off this page and let you feel the rage of a man who loved you as the same as himself in a way that would amaze if he killed when he lost in the days. Stressed about pay, hate, works in a way too much in a day. Shot himself in the foot, took a look at the guy, giving eyes in the wave. If I don't love, just a love what he gave. You in love with the gauge. Shot in the pump, put your back in the trunk. When all already keep it, this back in the blunt. At times I pray for us to change our daily ways. Merely in the cage, it can be the same gold you could get in a day. Paint the right colors, you will see what I say. It's the image I convey with the words that I spit and spray from paper lips. Shooting lyrics from my paper clips. So your pen can bleed the truth and say later to the hater shit. Pick a new color, a brand new savior. Ask new favors, bask in labor. Get tailored and layered up. Hair faded, mind lasered up. We on that new flavor shit. Spitting better than your favorite. I pay homage to the greats and savor hits. Inspiration to my writers glitch. Writers block. When they hit the words I drop. Spitting revolution, but I'm still up on my paper shit. Later, bitch. Don't be one who can put it down with the real and out with the fake ones. I can take one, might let you take one. Put a gun in the lake, son. Dumb buns, K-Bank run. But they can't for your own sake, son. Niggas try twice, couldn't make one. Shake them loose, niggas try pulling two. Stand and lose, so pick and choose. Take them out the crew, niggas the wrong cue. Suckers for the blues, praying in the graves, beast in the graves, drinking the maroons, and a crowd full of ghouls and goons. And kneel to the floor as I bow and pray. Set some rules, you bob and sway. Don't be a fool for the crime and play. No songs for the rhymes a day for the sake of yours. Catch a few kills, pay attention to the hits, you'll be too cool. Whack ass rappers need to die too soon. Let the tools be grimy, you can shoot to the moon. Eat a lot of shit, just give me the food. Eat a lot of seeds, just give me the fools. Don't swim in the pool, they can swim in the pool. The water has a violent swing. Can you see the winds and feel the wind of a violent day in rap music and hip hop? So I made a pit stop, got a gap for the good guys to the hood wise, and we should try. Cause it's really worth the save. I may have to take this game in a violent way, but damn it, I'll die for these rhymes I say. Not even making a dime a day, taking all my time away. Let me lay back on this page, my back to the stage. What mind can I raise? I think I'm all as a page. As I shiver, fluttered and shook, I quiver, stutter when books, watch me hover and look you dead in your eyes in this coloring book.
Amber, orange, and red.
I got it.
Violet, grace, and blue.
I got it.
Lilac, green, black, purple, stains that charcoal, white,
Burn in my pocket.
turquoise, blush, and brass.
I got it.
Ivory, fawn, and ash.
I got it.
Fuchsia, pink, magenta, and the rest was that you
Those
know rocket.
I got it.
Where's your other drumstick go, bro? That's that song.
Oh, freestyle session. Keep the drums going. Get out.
I'm sweating my eyes.
Yeah, it's crazy up here. Man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the drums.
Never heard that before. That is.
So much sweat. I don't know if you can see it like so over my shirt.
There's so much sweat in my eyes, I can't even see my own drum.
You sweat more than he is. That's crazy. Man, no. Yeah.
I want to complain.
Can you hear it? A sound, get very low, get very low, get very low, get very low, down, down,
Down, down.
Sandstorm, battleground, hope left the rope is found in solstice of season change. Steep its pain to hold it down, reap remains for season gain. Peel the heat and keep the aim. Reload, squeeze, repeat, release the rain. This is what I brought you, death and destruction, carpool. Famine and disease is what you breathe when you're in law school. I'll teach you a lesson, weapons tear through your chest in seconds. Just kiss my eyes and lay me down. Ascend to heaven, house, unless the reverence compound the flesh to stay brethren, because wherever our leader go, we must go eager peasants. We feed on needs of survival, tribal steps check is vital. In my propaganda, intoxicants, common sense, rifles, waste with Bibles, silence, paper to bridle themselves up, information for a nation that hates us for miles. Child like one, mind is connected from time wandered back to his wife in his hometown. Stories everywhere, barking orders to soldiers scared. Bullets search the open air, curtains closing the head. Only men survive here, homie, open your eyes, cause you're making it back to slide here. Gotta set us to die here. This is what you want, you thought you need me. This is what I thought, this is what I thought, sleep. I could set my heart, just promise to keep. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. This is what you want from me, heart and souls for the hearts of deep. Take a step, they body jokes, twist the pit, so like ghosts. I see the spirit leave their eyes, children feel the sweet demise. I pray my peace, now keep my lies a sight from peace. I fight this, my wife is a nice night to sleep.
My wife is a nice night to sleep.
It's a nice night to sleep.
My wife, nice night. Nice
Thank
night
you.
to sleep. Wow.
I know it's, man.
Yeah, like headphones, bad idea. We're just gonna have to like work.
Another one or what?
I was a practice.
What you want to do?
We'll let
Bet.
come up, and then if there's more room at the end, we can do some more.
Put it up. Thank you very much.
I heard Cam say we was open at 2 o'clock. Thanks, Cam, for letting us play here at 2 a.m. Thank you. Cam.
So please give your attention to Gary Flint.
Let's go, Gary.
What's the rating on these poems?
This is rated G.
Oh, they are? Okay, cool.
No.
You probably have remembering of the support the local poet and the Juneberry, where I wrote a PG-13 piece, but this is rated G this time.
Okay, cool.
And it's also from my book, which you're probably all tired of me talking about, remembering Flint, Michigan. And the piece is from the book. In fact, this goes back to the Uncommon Sense days. Back when I was writing for Uncommon Sense, I was given a 1920 Flint City Planning Report, which includes some nice illustrations and ideas, such as the one that was inspired by a piece that was read at the Support Your Local Poet about Kearsley Park. So that's what this piece is about. But before I do, I want to flash a then and now pair of photos. This is the first one.
Yeah, I'll zoom in on it. You hold it real still and I'll
This
zoom
is
in
from
on
the
it.
1920 Flint City Planning Report.
Yep, there
Showing
we go.
how Gilkey Creek was used as a wading pool. And
Yeah.
notice the bed is paved. That was then. This was when I wrote the Uncommon Sense piece, and how it looks now.
Yeah.
Much natural looking. This is the way it should look. By the way, the concrete is still there. It's under the silt. So that's how it looks now. And I'll put these two pictures on this easel, so. Okay, now here's my piece called Kearsley Park, Then and Now. A century ago, Flint was undergoing explosive growth. Its population in 1900 was 13,103. In 1910, its population was 38,550. And in 1920, it was 91,600. To accommodate that growth, new subdivisions had to be added. But some of Flint's undeveloped land was on floodplains. Major floods took place in 1904 and 1916. There was a major later flood in 1947. The land alongside Flint's rivers and creeks was prone to flooding, so city leaders decided that much of that land should not be developed but should be parkland. One of these areas was Gilkey Creek Valley, east of what is now Chavez Drive. That 55-acre area, a 100-year floodplain, was donated to the city by the Wyndham Pierce Davison Company and became Kearsley Park, established in 1917. Kearsley Park is one of the city's oldest parks. It was designed by the world-renowned Boston landscape architect William H. Manning through the patronage of carriage and automaker J. Dallas Stewart. When Kearsley Park subdivision was planned, Kearsley Park Boulevard was built as a raised roadbed with an attractive concrete arch bridge. Designed by Indianapolis bridge engineer Daniel B. Luton, spanning Gilkey Creek, as well as a pedestrian underpass, allowing access to both sides of Kearsley Park without crossing the street. Both the original bridge and the underpass are still there today. The Gilkey Creek bed south of Kearsley Park Boulevard was paved and was originally used as a wading pool. While the pavement is still there, you have to look hard to find it. Silt and vegetation have built up over time. Kearsley Park had an outdoor swimming pool built in 1920 and an adjacent bathhouse and pavilion. The swimming pool was torn down in the late 1960s and it had become cracked and was too expensive to replace. A playground now stands where the pool once was. The pavilion, now named in honor of the late Genevieve S. Donnelly, was rehabilitated and rededicated in recent years. In 1963, a miniature village called Safety Road was established in the park by the park board and later operated by the Industrial Mutual Association. It provided driver's training for elementary school students using small battery-powered cars that the children could drive. Until Riverbank Park opened in 1979, Kearsley Park was the home of the city's fireworks display on the 4th of July. The park has always been popular for sledding during the winter months because of its valley terrain. The same terrain also made for a natural amphitheater for occasional concerts. There was a permanent band shell at the park in the 1960s. It was torn down after the city started using portable stages for outdoor concerts in the park. Until the city air pollution control ordinance enacted in April 1970 prohibited it, Kearsley Park was the home to Flint's traditional burning of the greens on January 6th. After Christmas, the city collected discarded Christmas trees and assembled piles of trees at the park. These piles were then used to create public bonfires in observance of the 12th night after Christmas to end the holiday season. On the final burning of the greens on January 6, 1970, more than 7,000 trees were burned. In the 17 years the city held the burnings of the greens, an estimated 125,000 trees were burned. Trees the city collected after Christmas 1970 went through the chipper. In the 1970s, city budget cuts caused the Kersley Park facilities to gradually deteriorate. Safetyville became a target for vandals and was a ghost town by 1980. It was ordered dismantled. With no more fireworks or burning the greens, people avoided the park, perceiving it as unsafe. That's when the residents rallied to Kersley Park, engaging the city councilman, neighboring Mount Community College, and the city of Flint to establish the Kersley Park Partnership. The partnership sparked a series of improvements to Kersley Park that began on Earth Day, April 22, 2002. Members of the partnership are the Flint's Parks and Recreation Department, the Flint Community Schools, Mount Community College, and several neighborhood associations. Phase 1 of the project involved construction of a barrier-free playground, improvements to the baseball diamond to regulation standards, with dugouts, bleachers, and parking, to become the home of Flint's Central High School's and Mount Community College's baseball teams, landscape improvements for the National Amphitheater, including the sledding area, and renovations to the historic pavilions. The pavilion improvements were designed by Wesley Bintz and paid for by a grant from the Department of Natural Resources. Phase 2 improvements took place in 2003 with the development of a bicycle and walking path to connect with a county-wide bike and pedestrian trail paid for by a grant from the Michigan Department of Transportation. Today, the Kersley Park project organizes park activities under Project Director Kay Kelly. If J. Dallas Stewart were around today, he would be pleased by how the park he spearheaded turned out. It's still a beautiful park. Thanks to Kersley Park Project Director Kay Kelly and Myra Gullett of the Flint Public Library, who grew up near Kersley Park, other material was found in the 1920 Flint City Planning Report prepared by city planner John Nolan. Now I hope for the next Collab Night that the long-awaited next issue of Broadside will finally come out, and when that does, I'll do another read-along. Unfortunately, since it'll be July, and this piece that I'll read when the next Broadside comes out, it's about that coat I like to wear during winter, but can't do it now because it's warm and feels itchy when it's warm. So we'll just pretend I'm wearing it. So anyway, thank you very much, and enjoy the weather.
Yeah!
Is that speaker again? It was making a noise before.
Everybody want me to push now? Yeah, I'll let you know.
Did you want them to be on the video too?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, did you write their names on there? And okay, because I know they're younger, I thought you might should sign for them. I don't know.
How's everybody doing this evening?
Yeah!
Is everybody enjoying themselves?
Yeah!
We're gonna play a few songs for you this evening.
Alright.
First, we're gonna start off with an old tune by Bread.
Woo! Yeah.
Hold on.
I put it on the Creative Alliance Facebook page.
So that could ban.
See it as soon as I get uploaded on the Flint Underground channel. But I'll put it on the Creative Alliance Facebook page. And then if you want to give me a Facebook, then I can send it to you.
Okay.
Go to my cards. They're up there by where that clipboard are. And just send me your name and stuff so I can find you. I'll make sure I send it to you.
I'm gonna play another song by the 5 Stair Steps called Ooh Child. brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things get brighter. Someday, we're together, we'll get it all done. Someday, when the world's better. Someday, we'll be walking in a race of beautiful sun. Someday, we have to try. Ooh, child, easier. Ooh, child, things get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. Ooh, child, things get brighter. Someday, together we'll get it all done. Someday, when the heads look brighter. Someday, is everybody still enjoying themselves?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna play another song by the OJs. It's called Love Train. Now we about to play a few songs we mixed up together by the Temptations. Hope you like it. Shaking
music, so I thought I don't really been rehearsing, but I'll play a couple songs. You can bring it down a bit. In a garden, what a garden, only happy faces bloom there, and there's never any room there for a worry or a gloom there. There's music and there's dancing and a lot of sweet romancing. When they play a polka, they all get in the swing. Every time you hear that pa, everybody feels so tra-la-la. To throw their cares away, they all go la-di-da-di-yay. When you hear a rumble on the floor, it's the big surprise they're waiting for. The couples form a ring. For miles around you hear them sing. Roll along the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel, we've got the blues on the run. Zing, boom, torero, sing out a song of good cheer. Now it's time to roll the barrel, for the game's all here. Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel, we've got the blues on the run. Zing, boom, torero, sing out a song of good cheer. Now it's time to roll the barrel, for the game's all here.
Yeah! That's my dad.
You can maybe turn the guitar down a little bit, since I'm a terrible guitar player.
You're great. That's fun.
Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising. Let's go out and see the night. We know where the music 7 jours et nuits. C'était n'est pas né d'aujourd'hui. Il vient d'assez loin que je viens, traîné par son musicien. Un jour, cette terre me rendre folle. 100 fois j'ai voulu dire pourquoi, mais il m'a coupé la parole. Il vient de toujours avant moi, et sa voix couvre ma voix. Padam, 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 il arrive en courant derrière moi. Padam, 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 il me fait le coup de souviens-toi. Padam, 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 c'est un air qui me montre du doigt, et je traîne après moi comme un gros terre, cet air qui sait où va que, et dit rappelle-toi tes amours, rappelle-toi puisque c'est ton tout. Y'a pas de raison, ne pleure pas, avec tes souvenirs sous les bras. Et moi je revois ce qui reste, mes 20 ans vont battre tambour. Je vois s'entrebattre des gestes, tout là qu'on me dit des amours, sur cette terre qui va toujours. Padam, 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 des je t'aime de 14 juillet. Padam, 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 des toujours qu'on achète au rabais. Padam, 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 des voitures on va la paquer. Et tout ça pour tomber jusqu'au coin de la rue, cet air qui m'a reconnu. Écoutez le charou qu'il me fait, comme si il m'a passé d'affilée. Padam, 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 faut garder le chagrin pour après. Je n'ai tout en sauvetage sur cette air qui bat comme un coup de bois.
Okay, I got one that I know, and then one that I just wrote, so. Are you ready? Yeah. Kings raised glasses to the nights they didn't remember. Passed cigarettes like currency, they took sips of danger. Looked at fear like the lottery, playing even when the number said otherwise. For they were not ordinary men. They knew Mother Nature on a first-name basis, and played poker with Father Time on Tuesday afternoons. Gravity was the only thing fighting against them. And even that was relative. Thank you. So I was hoping to like memorize this because this is my last open mic for a while.
Tell them what?
Because I'm going to school in July.
Be doctor Harris.
Hopefully a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already got the Band-Aids, it looks like.
Huh?
You already got the Band-Aids, it looks like.
Yeah, I got a couple shots today.
Oh no.
Because they required it. I was like, okay. Okay. So here's this one. Laughter left its mark just below the left breast, altering the rhythm of the heartbeat, the sounds of consequence. Loving with cruel intention, she stole caution flags from previous suitors, burning the evidence for good measure. but she finally met her match. Smiling from across the room, he was no ordinary man. Ordained in the art of cause and effect, his existence confused her. That night, remember when replaced hello, and I didn't mean to, fell short of goodbye. Forcing her to come down to the city called Earth, he chuckled in her face. Pulling fate from his back pocket, her past soon caught up with her, flooding her present in overdue justice. Overwhelmed, she cried, and karma wiped away her tears, saying, I am not your best friend. I am just a messenger, shedding your wings and keeping you grounded. Thank you.
You see, I only go for girls with dry wit and sad arson hearts. The ones I date lick lips, dragging Zippo clicks across their chests, playfully threaten to go through with it, and I'm a fool. I'm a fool for that. Just a prop to my environment. I'm not the girls that nibble on their fingertips, determined to sit because the future's stamped with hopelessness. I'm down with the defiant chicks that phoenix out when faced foreclosure or having their copper dresses stripped. I've learned not all of us can be fixed, but I'm stuck on girls that repossess their own destinies. Even if that means a whole squatting inferno, Romeo, Juliet, poison dagger thing. I've spent dizzying nights with girls who giggle about their crumbling lipstick architecture in the bitter Michigan winter, wondering if a little fighter will bring them clarity. As a kid, I dreamed about fixing the derelict buildings of my Midwestern city, all of which have since been erased by fire, work crews, and misery. I knew nothing about CPs or girls, and less about the real world, but I've known the sharp pain of heartbreak and disappointment well enough by now that it barely phases me. Sometimes I've seen you have to sacrifice a house full of dreams, even if that means setting up camp on a patch of new grass and reimagining. Woo! Yeah! Listen, you don't have to applaud. I don't care. I'm going to keep going. So. Okay. That wasn't lackluster at all. My name is Straight Mustard and my microphone is dead. Don't use my birthday to read the astrology of our love. Because your horoscope hopes to wilt away in search of a fitting name, and I tried to fit the box in July, but my summer stars crowded the night sky 2 months premature. Rewind. And I tried to fit the box in July, but my summer stars crowded the night sky 2 months premature. I bloomed from the dirt in spring, a seated body without any roots to breathe. I'm some love child of the moon and seas, bound to earth like mud, meant to be tides. Born early in May, I crossed the stars and crowned stubborn horns, refusing the comfort of anxious claws. A horny Taurus at heart, not some tough-shelled crab, boiling under the pressure of being a person living a double life. These bullheaded ways become cancerous to the ego. I can't find my place in the stars and had to create my own jacked-up constellations. Being born in May doesn't mean I will be understood by referencing Mercury in retrograde and the way the moon wanes, or that'll be another one of your predictable romances, which is the one thing I've never been. Did the online horoscope tell you we need to have this conversation? And let's tempt fate and move forward, because I'm seeking a girl who wants to know the real me. Not some prophesied Taurus or Cancer, and definitely not the typical man foreseen as supreme or mistaken as some misfortune by our two-dimensional astrology texts. Yeah! No. You've mistaken my aimless wanderings for planned exploration through the curvy avenues of your body. A traveler's wanderlust arrive, carelessly caress the gold plaques of your thighs, thrown bricks through cathedral eyes, and flipped enough wishy whispers in your ears like stray matches to light the way of hope. You would never feel used. But you do feel confused. And worry has been driven into the dead-end streets across your face, when all I'm looking for is a quick place to stub out this smoldering fame before my body turns to ash. You told me to be at home in you. And your asphalt makeup paved over potholes and gritty dirt road paths, but it wasn't enough to keep my teenage feet from walking to greener grass. You may think I turned your subdivided youth into a student ghetto, but that wasn't my intention. And although my drifting through your city limits was brief, I've dragged my name and dreams through wet cement and spent precious time pouring a path down your spine, connecting your broken heart to mine, like an ugly scar as a part of you. I'm permanent. So, who here has ever seen some crazy stuff go down because they're living in Flint? Raise your hand. I'm talking about like arson, or people not paying their taxes, or houses getting foreclosed on, or governments losing all of our federal funding for stupid things like their own pockets. This is called horny ski match demons. And it's what I got to say to them. The boom times are gone, and so is prosperity. The only boom that makes money now involves liquor store robbery, and business is good. Behind weed, greed, and exploitation is the backbone of our economy. Heavens forbid someone forgive the need to survive, and no one provides hope or a living salary. Unions establish a false sense of security with the ease of certain things, like summoning cash by smiling, smug, sawed-off fangs remind us that the devil works in mysterious ways of coping with desperation or hunger pains, or of seeking alternatives to the martyrdom of minimum wage. Even with paradise underfoot, inner demons cause generational pain. Maybe instead of being the destitute descendants of opportunity's haze, perhaps horny scheme-ass demons is a more fitting phrase. Isn't that what the headlines read? Action news spicing up the verbiage, planting seeds. And in TV times like these, everybody needs a sacrificial savior to disrupt the feed, or a monk making a stand in gasoline for them to feel easy to take the lead. But that's not me. You see, fiends seeking a funeral by fire truck should crack a beer and look as Arson City cashes in on bad luck and low self-esteem. Slash wrists spewing flames, delayed results of fools falling for a hangman's dream while leaders drive away in four-wheel ironies trailed by folded factories. Stay here long enough, there's a real chance of getting stuck, stoned to broke in a pothole rut. A loony wolf tricked into twiddling thumbs while the trapper comes instead of gnawing off its own foot. Woo! For a second, imagine starting over as the same kitty cherubs, still choosing to chisel wild horns from woolen halos, but this time let it be enlightening. This time, as a trusty corporate angel, rob the system and earn yourself a bailout, because while everyone agrees that you should agree to everything when referred to a pair of split-kissed pistol lips, rather than seriousness for some dumb governmental ventriloquist, the truth is obvious to any idiot. The security cameras paparazzi enough to know you won't get away with it. Damn! Funny! How many registers are already stripped down to their nickels and cents before the bad guys arrive to cash out the Coinstar contents? Corporate crooks still collecting decades worth of ruinous rents. Nothing left to steal in Flint except the fillings from our teeth, so thank God mine are made of PVC. Half the population lives up to polluted expectations and never leaves the shallow sea. Raised from tadpoles and chlorine fountains, surviving with deformities. Waiting to steal kisses from a non-existent princess while croaking on modernity. Possessed with angry notions, the young trades salvation for at 23. Destined to repeat the cycle until hellbound, shot down, and murderous wishes free. End of the day, we sacrifice ourselves, even though there's nothing left but vast foundation slabs like wailing walls where the temple used to be. True believers conditioned to die or live trying. Nothing to do but keep moving and laugh about this tragedy. Lackluster, thank you very much.
That was slightly wrong by composer John Hickens. This one is Can Can. Farah Jockey.
Hello, how you doing? How's everybody? This is like a buddy list of mine. I have a long buddy list, and this is one of my buddy lists that I wanted to do, and I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, well, let me search online and see who has open mic, and then I just came right on over. Then it's like my self-esteem just lowered when I pulled up and I saw somebody's Mitsubishi sitting out here. I just want to let you know I flattened the tires, I was just messing around with it. I think I put a little something on the handle, so when you might want to do that to it. So, okay, wow, something to follow. Something to follow. They said this is the hardest thing you could ever do. And wow. Y'all, like I said, y'all have to excuse me. I'm new at this. This is the first time I've ever done this. This is going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm black. I didn't know if y'all knew that. I just wanted to throw that out there, that I am black. And I have diabetes. So that's the reason why I do have a cane. This is not a house impression. So I actually do need the cane because I have 3 toes on 1 foot. So I just thought I maybe, okay, no sympathy. Okay, all right. Y'all was supposed to say, oh, poor guy. Yeah, see how much y'all care about me. Yeah, but it's my own fault. It's my own fault not eating right and stuff. But y'all don't want to hear that, so. Okay, let me try to make y'all laugh, do something. I was going to say something, but I mean, like I said, it's hard to follow those acts. I'm like, I started to get up and walk out, I said, forget it. So I just wanted to at least try to do something. I mean, I thought about grabbing my bass, but I didn't want to untalent myself even more. So I just because I just bought it, so I just, But like I said, okay, nothing there then, okay. Fine, y'all don't have to be. Okay, did I mention I had diabetes? Yeah. No sympathy? Oh, yeah, there we go. So we're gonna touch on the diabetes thing over and over again. Okay. So, I'm just, for a minute, I'm just gonna say, okay, diabetes? Oh, audience participation, thank you. That is so nice. It was just sympathy. But anyway. Okay, did I mention I was going to key somebody's car when I got out of here? Steal the stereo. I was just trying to touch on a lot of things. I'm like, okay, diabetes, there we go. There we go. That I'm black and have diabetes and key somebody's car. No, I already done it, so I'm just mine. Okay. All right. That's why sometimes, okay, what should I talk about? Anybody got anything for me to talk about?
Blood sugar monitors?
Blood sugar monitors. They hurt. They hurt. You break your finger. But I'm from Flint, so I'm tough, so I use a knife, Instead of the little thing, I'm tough. I'm supposed to be made out of steel, That's the thing, okay. All right, diabetes. Audience, y'all so lovely. Thank you ever so much. y'all don't really have to laugh at me. Like I said, this is a thing that I wanted to do, and I wanted to see if I was good at it or anything like that. So they said the only thing that hurts is a try. So I think I said that right. I don't know for sure though, but all right. But all right. I think I've done enough. I'm gonna.
Any jokes?
Huh?
Got any jokes?
Any jokes?
Guy walked into a bar and.
I can tell you a dirty joke real quick. What? It's guy was walking down the street, fell in the mud.
Oh, nah.
Dirty joke.
Yeah.
See, where your mind is. Where is your mind? Where is your mind? Oh, did I just say where is your mind or where is your mind? Where your mind is. Well, I'm not PC, you know, I'm not trying to, I don't even know how to spell PC, so.
Can you dance?
Can I dance?
I thought I'd add on to the show.
I have 8 toes, lady. What part of that you don't understand? 8 toes?
I was just giving you material.
No, that's okay. That's all right. You just want me to mind. I'm fine. Yeah, diabetes, yeah. There you go. Diabetes. Audience with, oh, y'all so great. Y'all so great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But like I said, it's tough act to follow. Very tough act to follow. I did this spare of the moment. I was going online. Did I already mention that?
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm repeating myself.
Yeah, it must be the diabetes.
Yeah, it must. Oh. You know, you're my #1 fan now. Okay, I'm gonna race everybody, all the 1,000 people I have on Facebook, and I'm gonna put you right there at #1. How is that? But this encourages me then. Okay, should I talk about my childhood?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now? Why not? Okay, I had a pretty lovely childhood. I have this saying that I have where I keep telling people how tough I am, but I'm not really tough. I'm just a cream puffin. But I just tell them, I say, you don't know me because I forgot what I was gonna say. No, it wasn't funny anyway. Huh? Diabetes. There we go. Yeah, hey. But you know what? I think I'm gonna sit down now because for one, I'm getting lightheaded. No, actually, I am getting lightheaded. Diabetes. See, there we go. No, but I just was going to give this a shot, and I see where I had to touch things I have to improve and stuff. So I just thought maybe I'd give this a shot to see what happens. And I do appreciate everybody at least giving me a chance to fulfill one of the things on my bucket list. So I do appreciate everybody and thank you, and I hope y'all have a great night.